To kickstart 2024, OpenAI announces the launch of its much-awaited GPT store, which showcases custom ChatGPTs created by users. X platform announces that in 2024, it will be a video-first platform similar to TikTok and Instagram. TikTok announces native support for Google Chromecast, making TikTok videos available on bigger TV screens. All these interesting news items and much more coming up in this 223rd weekly episode of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media, AI, emerging tech and media news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. OpenAI kicked off 2024 with a much-awaited announcement about their GPT store. This is an app store kind of a setup within OpenAI that lets you browse through custom versions of ChatGPT. Basically, they opened up ChatGPT and they said without coding, you can easily develop your own chatbot. We actually reported that in our Connected Church News, and some of you might have already created your custom GPTs. So if you've done that, that's awesome. Congratulations. And even I tried playing around with it. It was so much fun. Already more than 3 million people have created GPTs. That's what OpenAI says. So if you've not checked out the custom GPT option, then I highly recommend you check it out. Or if you've already created a custom GPT, you would have got an email from OpenAI. Look out for that email on next steps on what you're supposed to do to be showcasing your GPT on the store. TikTok entered 2024 with the announcement that they are supporting devices that have Google Chromecast built into it. For example, most smart TVs have Google Chromecast built into them. And if you have one of those smart TVs, you can now Chromecast your TikTok feed and your TikTok videos on a bigger television instead of watching it on your phone. Basically, this is TikTok's way of grabbing some audience who are more interested in the bigger screen. As we've heard from many players, including YouTube, audience seem to prefer watching even vertical videos on bigger television. That is one of the fastest growing means of consumption or screens of consumption. A good move by TikTok for 2024. And if you have TikTok videos that you posted for your non-profit ministry, then make sure you verify that your TikTok videos look good on a bigger television screen. Instagram enters the new year 2024 with the announcement that they are bringing in multiple initiatives to protect teens on their platform. Instagram and Facebook have been facing media criticism about being unsafe for younger audience in certain circumstances. So they have been taking steps and addressing this issue with new initiatives. Some of the items in the announcement include hiding of certain types of content for teens on Instagram and Facebook, based on expert guidance, they say. They're also saying that they will automatically place all teens into the most restrictive content control settings. So teens are by default going to have restricted content access. Apart from this, Instagram says that there are 30 new tools and features and resources that they have developed to protect teens and also to support the parents of teens. So if you are in any kind of a teens or young adults ministry, then this is something you might want to take a note of. My team and I are super excited that we only have a few more days before opening the doors to Connected Church Academy. We are right now in beta and a few ministries are going through the program, but very soon it'll be available for anyone to sign up. And we've got a ton of resources, courses, and various other things made available in this online academy, which is exclusively for nonprofits, churches, and faith-based organizations. So if you are a leader or a media professional or a staff or a volunteer of any of these type of organizations, then this is something you might want to check out. We invite you to come and take a look at the details. To know more, you can visit cca.live. That is the webpage cca.live. The link will also be available in the description or the show notes of wherever you're listening to me. If you're watching this by video, you can also scan the QR code that you're seeing on the screen and you will get all the details. I look forward to seeing you inside the academy. At CES 2024, Google made multiple announcements about the release of tools, features, and products. Some of the new features announced are ones that are already popular with Apple users but are missing in the Android ecosystem. AirDrop kind of a new sharing feature, and there's also a feature that lets you pair Android devices very quickly, like fast pairing option. Google also mentioned that they are working with hospitality and healthcare providers to integrate Chromecast, which means next time you check into a hotel, you will most probably have a TV that is Chromecast enabled, allowing you to cast your YouTube or TikTok directly on TV. But my favorite announcements were about Android Auto features that are coming, because I love automobile and tech, and also Google Home, smart home features that they are bringing to the Google ecosystem. We will link to all the details in the show notes. X platform started 2024 with an interesting announcement that it is now a video first platform. In a blog post last week, the company announced that they are going to focus on video in 2024, especially short vertical video format. Sounds like TikTok and Instagram, because they say that video is now part of more than 8 in 10 user sessions on the platform. They have seen video views increase almost 30% year on year, and now more than 100 million people watch vertical video on X every day. 2024 is obviously going to be a year of short videos across platforms. So if you as a ministry are not focusing on short videos, then this is a good wake-up call. And if you are not focusing on videos at all on X platform, then this is a good time to start experimenting with short videos, or your reels, or the shorts that you produce for YouTube being cross-posted on the X platform. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel, then this might be a good time to do that, because we have big plans in 2024 for YouTube, and you are going to come across not just news but also multiple videos from us related to digital social media, all pertaining to nonprofits, churches, and ministries.